Ham. These are the caramel glaze. Alright, the difference between this and the regular ham is just the glaze, pretty much. It's the same regular spiral ham. The only difference is just the glaze. This is their caramel glaze, alright? And this ham usually goes for way more money than the regular Smithfield ham. But honestly, just the prettier color in the package and obviously the price. The regular spiral usually range in $2 range. These are ranging about $4 per pound. So these are like a $40 spiral ham. And the only difference is, honestly, is just the glaze. That is it. So you're paying about $20 extra for the glaze pack. So pretty much, if you could just buy a caramel glaze, you could do it yourself. So pretty much, this is the Smithfield gourmet ham. It's a great ham, Smithfield. There's a great reputation of making the best hams, spiral. And once again, they make great products. And you can't go wrong with just spiral. But this is the caramel glaze. It's a great spiral ham. But like I said, you can just save some money and get a caramel glaze and just put it on your ham. And just buy a regular spiral ham. So they usually carry this is their. Sometimes they have the peach glaze, but today we're doing the caramel glaze. So it's a great ham. It's just the glaze pretty much and the pretty packaging. But I would recommend just buying a regular ham, spiral ham, and then just get a caramel glaze. When it comes to the holidays, always a lot of hams. Here we're talking about the peach glaze ham, which Smithfield does have a lot of varieties of ham glaze. And when it comes to ham, they're all the same pretty much. They just like to change the glaze. Sometimes you have the pecan glaze, peach glaze, and I've seen like other ones, can't remember right now, but they usually have a lot of different. But don't let the packaging fool you. If you could just buy the glaze in a jar that they sell separate, it comes out way cheaper than just get a regular brown sugar or maple ham, and it works out to be the exact same. It's just fancy label that catch your eye. And I mean, they're super expensive. They're normally like what, $4, $5, $6.99 a pound, depends. So they're usually very expensive. So just try to keep that in mind. Just get the regular $2.99 ham instead of paying anywhere from like $4 to $6.99 a pound for just the glaze. And pretty much that's kind of all you're paying for. And you could all just buy the regular ham, but the problem is you have to cut them yourself. And a lot of people like the fact that the ham is already cut. So I mean, unless you have a really big family, you don't really need to buy a spiral. You just settle for like a semi-boneless ham, or like the little buffet ham, which is good for 3 or 4 people. But just keep that in mind that a lot of times you're just paying extra for the glaze. And Smithfield's a great brand. They do make a really good ham. So, you know, you can definitely keep that in mind when you're choosing your holiday ham. And it's always good to stick to the brand of ham that you know. At least that way you don't try something new and ruin your holiday dinner. So, and just want to share that information with you guys, that a lot of times, not because it's a pretty package or something, that does not mean the ham is any different. So these are the peach glaze. Now, as I was saying, it's good to stick to the brand you know for your holiday ham. That way you don't ruin your dinner. Because a lot of companies do make ham. The most popular one is Smithfield, but a lot of times your local grocery store, they'll make their own brand of ham. So you could keep that in mind. And like I said, the ham is already fully cooked. You can literally just take it out and eat it. Because I've seen people just eat it because it is cooked. So you could just go ahead and eat them. And like I said, the glaze in the back is just suggested. You don't have to use it. Obviously, you could use your own. So if you wanted to like just do pineapple and get a glaze off the regular shelf, you could do that. The glaze is just there to make it easy. And it's all recommended serving size is always half a pound per person. So keep that in mind. If you're trying to have like a large family gathering, it's always good to just ask for the whole spiral ham. It works out cheaper than buying 2 halves. So just keep that in mind. It's good to just buy the whole one. And a lot of times people wonder what we're going to do with the leftovers. Obviously, you can make sandwiches, or you can use the bone to make soup. A lot of people use it to season their collard greens or just to make stock. So you can keep that in mind. And so when you come to your next holiday meal, just try to choose the best brand that you usually go with. Sometimes you switch the brand because there's none there, but you get to the store too late and it just doesn't work out, because sometimes some ham are more salty than some, and However, the cure is not the same as the brand that you like, so keep that in mind. Always try to get your ham early. Don't wait for the last minute, because then you have to settle on something you may not like and you're not going to get the best selection.